All right, guys, welcome back to Jay Wright. This is my 2014 Audi S4 cap. All right, guys, welcome back to Jay Wright. This is my 2014 Audi A4. Um, Had this for about 6 months now. Love this car. Um, yeah, been pretty good so far. Love all the blacked out components. I love how aggressive the front of this car looks. It just looks so much better than all the new ones. I think this is the last generation that just looks so fire. Um, Reason I got an A4 S line is because my girl uses this car. This is basically her car. Um, so automatic, but it is a Tiptronic. I would love to teach her how to drive stick shift and then upgrade to a S4 or RS4 of the same year because this is pretty quick for an A4, and it just looks so aggressive. So on this one, just since we're in the front view, I love the blacked out grill. I love the little integrated splitter that it has, but I really want to get it like, you know, probably get the lights yellow. I want to put a little spacer, get the wheels a little wider, like poking out a little bit. And they're already on some nice wheels. This came with some Pirellis, which are great, and the wheels are sick. I love these aluminum multi-spoke wheels. They just look so fire. Um, But yeah, I love the aggressive look it has. It kind of has like, little wider flares on the S line. And the whole car just looks very, very well put together, very clean, sleek. Again, I would love to either have double quads or, the big ovals on the RS. But this is great. This is great for her too. I will do a slight drop on this car as well. I'm gonna get some suspension, probably some BCs or D2s for this. I had D2s on another car of mine and I really, really liked it. It's pretty harsh, but there was some give, and then you could control the dampening, so she could put it to like the softest setting. She'll be fine. But yeah, so here we have the engine. This is a 4-cylinder turbo. The turbo sits right in there. This platform has been very smooth, no hiccups so far. I think 5 or 6,000 miles on this that I've driven or she's driven, but super smooth. Everything has just been working. One of the headlights went out and we fixed it. AutoZone little xenon headlight there, but pretty clean, pretty smooth. I love the packaging of this too. It's like very clean, not too many things going on, easy to work on. You just pop this off, everything's there. So whenever I need to change spark plugs or oil or whatever, everything's just right there. But yeah, German engineering. Sunroof standard, tints standard. I love how this car looks. Got the black leather. 88,000 miles, but it has a screen. I'm gonna change that also to an Apple CarPlay screen. Shift lever. It's just nice. It's clean in here. 88,000 miles and it looks pretty much brand new. There's like no defects in this car whatsoever. It's my first 4-door car in a while as well. Normally I just do 2 doors, kind of selfish. Going back here in the trunk and or boot, wherever you live, whichever side of the pond. You can fit a couple bodies in here and or golf clubs, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is basically the grocery getter for right now, but I would love to definitely drop it a little bit more, not too much, just a little bit, and get the wheels more out, more aggressive look. So just a quick overview of the car. It's a 2014 S line. pearl white. There is a, you probably can't see it on the camera, but there is a sparkle in the paint. This is rated for 220 horsepower. I don't know how true that is because this car is probably the all-wheel drive, but this car picks up very quickly. I thought it was probably like at least considerably more horsepower than that, but it says 220. It puts it down pretty well. What else can I say about this car? I want to do a tune as well. I don't think I'm gonna do any like big stuff to this because again I would like to trade this in for a 2014 S4 or RS4. So yeah, this is what it looks like in here when you're driving. Makes that annoying sound when the door's open and the car's on. But yeah, and then that's gonna take a second to reload. Start playing music again. But yeah, coming out of the car, looks nice. You got the lights, you got the little strips, fire. Probably change those to yellow. I'd love to add a little bit of a spoiler here, add a little bit more aggression. I just recently found out that this is the rear fog light right here. I wish they would have placed it a little bit like, you know, just move the strip there or have the whole thing lit up because it looks kind of weird when the other lights go on. There's a space right here. I don't really like that. Well, other than that though, I really love the way the car looks. Alright, and this is from inside of the car. And if I put it, this is regular, I could put it into sport. And then I could do manual, tip, and I'll do a small pull. Yeah, I don't know if that's 200 horsepower, but it feels good for 200 horsepower. I think it's the all-wheel drive. It feels good for 200 horsepower. 0 to 60 is very, very quick in this shit. Like, but yeah. And again, like rolling. Very, very quick. So yeah, I would love to find out how the S or RS4 drives. Maybe I could go hit up an Audi dealership and they could give me one to try. Preferably a manual one. I know these automatics, they're, you know, lightning fast transmissions and all this other stuff. I don't care about that. I like manual cars. I want to feel like I'm the one doing it. Yeah, it's a beautiful car. Picks up, very responsive. And this has all the old tech from before. It's kind of weird with this, and that's why I want to get the Apple CarPlay. Just jump in the car and you could just sync to your phone.